back to another episode, boys and girls. So if you watch the last episode, you know exactly what's going on. And there's so much going on that I actually can't even explain it to you. You have to go watch the previous episode of this class trial so far. Just go watch it, come back, and let's jump in from here.
I won't forgive you. I will never, ever fucking forgive you!
So that's your trap.
Hell yeah.
Try to make us choose graduate. So you can take over everyone's body with the graduation program.
How can you be so cruel?
Well, if you knew about all the events that she actually did during the killing school life and before, well, you'd honestly see how she can be so cruel.
Because Junko Enoshima is the true ultimate despair. She doesn't yearn for any kind of future at all. She fills every person she meets with despair.
That's my Makoto. You understand me so well. For me, despair is not a goal or a set of principles, or a lifestyle, or even an instinct. It's what defines me as Junko Enoshima. It's just my characterization. That's why I'm able to pursue despair with such purity.
So you're saying you only exist to fill people with despair?
You're right.
For example, want to hear about a beautiful memory that even I, who gets bored easily, still remember fondly? Picture thousands of fools who are madly in love with me, dying one by one like insects doused with bug spray. And the best part is, they did it to themselves, you know?
Talk about the reserve department.
Thousands of humans falling like dominoes. Oh, that memory is so beautiful. It made my brain melt.
Yeah, about that. Does that story have a happy ending?
Could it be, is she talking about them, right? The reserve course students.
I see.
The only people that could do it. Well, not the
Are
only
you
people that
talking
could.
about the reserve course's mass suicide?
Oh yeah, I totally forgot you're a survivor of the reserve course. By the way, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Mass suicide? What's she talking about?
A lot of death.
Incident where 2,357 people from the reserve course all killed themselves. Junko probably made them do it.
2,357 people? That's an outrageous number.
It's also very specific.
You don't have to be that surprised. You all look like your parents, friends, and lovers all died at once. That was so rude of me. There's no way you guys even have meaningful relationships like that anymore. I mean, you're all ultimate despair. You guys have already eaten your fill of despair.
I do not really know what you are trying to say.
Junko robs the futures of everyone she interacts with. You ultimate despairs are among her many victims.
If someone like me is born, that means the world is yearning for despair.
Sure.
That's wrong. The world isn't yearning for despair. That's the reason we can't let you escape.
But if you do that, you guys won't be able to return to the real world, right?
Huh?
If we choose graduate to get out of here, the graduation program will activate, right?
It'll activate, yes, but then she will get out throughout a lot of bodies. A lot of bodies.
If that happens, Junko's alter ego will be uploaded into the bodies of the dead.
A lot of them.
mean we gotta stay here to keep her from getting out?
Looks like it.
Why does it have to feel like that?
I bet you there's this other way out.
It's such a cruel fate for you guys. But it's awfully convenient for the Future Foundation. They'll be able to keep all the ultimate despairs, including me, trapped in this game forever.
Wrong! That's not it!
But ultimate despair is hated worldwide, and their lives are no doubt targeted by the Future Foundation.
Yeah, but Makoto went out of his way. Well, Makoto and Ko, I should say, went out of their way to keep these ultimate despairs away from the Future Foundation themselves.
Oh well, if you don't want to acknowledge that, I guess it just can't be helped. Can't be helped.
This is nothing to LOL about.
But it's so ironic. You came all the way here just to find out that graduating is the wrong choice. Even though you came all this way to win the game. Even though you kept sacrificing your friends to win.
We didn't technically well, I guess sacrificing them during the class trial, sure.
The goal you guys squirmed to reach was wrong all along. Isn't that just so fucking tragic?
Stop it!
It was all a mistake? Was this really just a mistake? Was it a mistake to think we'd go home alive all along? What about the killings and the class trials? Was this just a meaningless killing game where the ultimate despairs killed each other off? That this is just too...
Don't give up yet!
Thank you, Makoto.
There is a way you guys can get out of here without letting Junko out.
Huh?
No, there's no way such a convenient... There is? Really? Well, that's the first I've heard of it.
First she's heard of it? Then it's a way that even Junko doesn't know about, right? The way to get at it that Junko doesn't know about. It might be that. Might be that. The shutdown sequence? Ah.
I see.
The shutdown sequence. That makes sense.
Are you talking about the shutdown sequence?
Shutdown sequence? What is that?
It's a hidden command I set up in the Neo World program.
Hidden command?
Basically, I never believed the Neo World program was a perfect solution. There was always a possibility that Usami's hope might have made things even worse for you guys.
Okay.
So I prepared a way to shut down the program in case of emergencies.
As I recall, you said it was a command that not even the teacher can stop. And that means even Junko can't stop it.
Dear me, I have an unfortunate announcement to make, class. You cannot activate the shutdown.
Why?
You know about it?
More importantly, do you know why? Do you know why you can't activate the shutdown?
No. Why would I know? The reason the shutdown sequence can't be activated is there's no authority, not enough people, not enough people.
I see.
Because there's not enough people?
Pay attention, class. According to my information, in order to initiate the shutdown, out of 15 people, more than half of them must press graduate and repeat at the same time. Am I correct?
However, out of 15 people, including Makoto, there are only 6 people here.
That's not more than half of 50.
Even if you want to cheat, I won't let ya. The shutdown sequence won't activate unless it knows that different people initiated it.
So it's totally impossible.
You totally saw through that supposedly hidden command? No need to worry. Even I knew we couldn't activate the shutdown.
You still came here when you knew we had no chance of winning?
Oh.
It's not that we have no chance of winning. The only reason I'm here is because there is a chance.
Then try explaining it to us.
Please.
What is this chance of winning of which you speak?
Are you gonna bring everyone back? Are you gonna bring back the previous, like the other 5?
What? I can't hear you. You gotta speak up since you're so puny.
I believe in them. I believe they will definitely come.
Them. Yup. The other students.
That's not something you need to take your time saying.
Kyoko has made her appearance. Thank the Jesus. Oh, Byakuya is here too?
Believe. Try putting yourself in our shoes before you drag us into situations like this.
I'm glad they all, well, them two are
Kyoko,
here at least.
Byakuya! I knew you guys would come.
Kyoko? Byakuya?
You'd be better off leaving behind someone who jumps to conclusions without listening to our warnings.
I'm sorry.
Even though it took some time for 2 people to enter the program simultaneously, it appears we made it.
You sure did.
What's going on? Why are there more people
Dude, this
again?
is fucking hype as shit.
How exciting! I haven't seen these faces in ages. It's like opening your high school yearbook 10 years later.
I must say, now that I'm seeing her up close, she's much bigger than I remembered.
Well, I mean, probably.
What? What kind of man isn't excited by big women? Once you gain some more experience, you'll understand. There's a lot of kinky things you can do with big girls.
Shut up.
Byakuya! You're alive! But you're so skinny now. I feel so bad for you.
Not the same Byakuya.
You shut up too.
Are you two also from the Future
You
Foundation?
shut up too. My god, he's the same as ever.
No, it's probably not just that.
The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agree with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy, you survived, and helped you recover your memories. Tragedy. If the killing school life is referring to
You
that,
guys are the survivors of the killing school life who previously defeated Junko.
they sure are.
Yeah, that's right. There's 3 of them here now?
The former heroes plunging themselves into the game world, ignoring all danger. Jeez, stupids! Making such a suicidal move. Did you really want to see me that badly?
Also, we have enough people now to do the shutdown.
It can't be helped. In order to stop you, that suicidal move was our only choice.
So how about it? There are 8 people now. We have enough to activate the shutdown sequence.
We sure do now.
Why are you crying?
You guys showed up looking all cool and stuff, and now all the ultimate despairs. They'll be treated like even bigger chumps.
You said it again!
I don't think they will.
Just ignore her. As long as we activate the shutdown sequence, it'll be the end of her in this messed up world.
Hell yeah. In this messed up world.
Can I ask you something? If we do shut down the program, what will happen to us?
No need to worry. We won't let you get hurt.
It's not just that. We want a more detailed explanation.
Yes, please.
If you shut down the Neo World program, everything within the program will be deleted.
So our avatars.
It will obviously delete Alter Ego Junko, along with your avatars here. So you're saying we're going to be deleted too?
It doesn't mean you'll be deleted. The program will just finish without completing the graduation program.
What does that mean for us?
Your
Exactly.
avatars will not upload, so you will revert to your original state before you entered the program.
Okay. So back to being the
Is
despairs.
there a reason to tell them all that?
They have to know everything, or else they won't agree to do it.
Hold on a second. If we go back to our original selves before we entered the program,
Back to Despair Town. Before we enter the program, the dead will revive. The killings will start over. Revert to the ultimate despairs. Which, not that bad in this situation.
I mean, we'll go back to being ultimate despair.
That's right. Back to being hopelessly controlled by...
Oops, like, it's alright.
Are you fucking serious? Can't you do anything about it?
I understand your concern, but this is the only way to stop Junko.
It might be a painful decision, but I know you guys will be able to overcome
I
it.
mean, technically, if the ultimate despairs are the ones to shut down Junko, that might help things if they remember their time somehow in the game.
That's why, in order to defeat despair, I want you guys to fight alongside us.
We still have to fight? I thought we finally reached the end.
You keep thinking that, dude, but
Don't worry. Once you get out, we will do our best to support you.
But I thought the Future Foundation wanted to kill every last ultimate despair.
they do, but not these 3. 6, but 3. For this reason, the rooms of despair must be eliminated immediately eliminated once they are discovered.
When you say support, do you mean I'll make sure you don't suffer when I kill you, or...
Of course not. We would never allow that to happen.
It's gonna be alright. The real bodies have just been brainwashed. That's why I'm pretty sure you'll quickly revert back to the state you're in right now.
Will you stop saying cheesy stuff like brainwashed? Washing your brain is like really nasty.
Well, it's clean though.
But still, even if our brainwashing is undone, the memories we've made up till now will be erased, right?
Does that mean we'll completely forget everything we did on this island? I don't want that.
It doesn't matter what you want. That's the reality.
Bitch, you always gotta hit us with it, don't you?
Every meaningless thing that happened here will vanish from your minds.
Meaningless? Vanish? Does that include her too? If we lose our memories of this world, we're also going to forget she ever existed, right? If that happens, does it really mean that she, in existence confined to this world, is really going to disappear? She risked her life to protect us, and we won't even remember she existed?
Memory's not all that'll go back to normal.
Chia.
If you've lost a limb, like Nagito, it'll still be gone when...
Please stop!
Going back to reality in that condition, that's like a bad joke.
We're not joking. That is your past. Nobody can escape their past.
We don't know anything about that past!
Hey,
As of right now.
why did we become ultimate despair in the first place?
I asked the same thing in the real world, but nobody would give me an answer.
It seems my teachings were quite thorough. However, if you ask me,
People who cling to stuff like hope, talent, or admiration are truly the weakest.
Ooh.
Huh?
Guys who desperately want to reach the top. They don't think about what'll happen when they're pushed off. They're probably too concerned with having a really nice view while they condescend to others. Shoving off guys like that is so easy. I happen to know 17,082 ways to do that. The point is, the moment you
That's a
cling to
specific number, too.
talent and hope, despair has already set in.
That's not even an explanation.
Then, what if you think about it like this?
Like what?
It turns out that you guys being ultimate despair was just part of the game world. And in truth, those guys from the Future Foundation might be part of the game world too. They're simply side characters of the game world whose role is to offer hopeless hope to you guys. Well, after saying all that, I don't even know what's real and what's a game anymore.
Are you kidding around?
Enough. My patience is wearing thin. Let's hurry and start the shutdown sequence already.
You were always pretty gung-ho to do stuff. Togami, please calm down.
Before you do that, we gotta do some reviewing.
Okay.
When you guys activate the shutdown, you'll revert back to when you were known as Ultimate Despair. And your dead friends will never be revived, and the embodiment of despair, aka me, will be erased, thereby preserving hope in the real world.
Okay.
Now then, will the hope of the Future Foundation win, or will my despair win?
Alright! Things are starting to heat up!
I mean, I'd still push the button.
This isn't a game, you know.
Au contraire, this is a game. The game of hope and despair that started with your killing school life. That explains why these chumps who weren't around last time have been reduced to mere side characters.
You called us chumps again!
Because it's true!
Stop saying chumps before Akane breaks your
Most
phone.
importantly, the killing school trip wasn't just for your sake.
There was a more important goal there. The goal of luring a specific group of people.
World Ender?
Since now's a great time, why don't we make that the question?
The 6 of them World Ender.
Question?
As long as we're in the game world, the rules say I gotta ask questions every now and then. So, question. Who did I lure and how did I do it? The hint is, I get bored easily, so the same outcome as the killing school life would be a pain in the ass. Okie dokie, let's all think about it together.
Same outcome as the killing school life. Do I just have to remember what occurred there? The people Junko lured? The method? I should try connecting those dots. There should be an answer there. Logic dive! Alright, I'm pretty sure she wanted to either lure just the original 6, or she wanted to lure World Ender. One of the two. Okay, this one's so far not bad. But why? Question time? Nope, not a question yet. Woo! 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 Find the jump just gives me more time! I jumped way too early. Fuck. Sorry. Sorry. What? I totally made it. Sorry, but that was bullshit on the game. These jumps are a little precise, I guess. I'm pretty sure I'm making that, but okay. So I made it that time. And I made it that time. I don't understand. Okay. Brakes! What did Junko Inoshima want to lure? The Future Foundation Ultimate Despair, Hope's Peak Academy's headmaster. Okay, Future Foundation. It could be the headmaster, though. Future Foundation. We knew she wanted to lure the Future Foundation, though, so why is that? Why is she trying to get us to remember that? I still think it has to be World Ender, because we haven't talked about World Ender in quite a while. And a World Ender, I believe, is probably just going to turn out to be Makoto and Kirigiri and Ko. Oh god. This one's getting a little... The jumps are just a little too precise, I find. But I can go with it. What bait was used to lure the Future Foundation? The bait? It was either the killings or Junko herself. The killings, okay. You know, if you have killings, the Future Foundation's gonna show, I guess. God, sometimes those patterns fuck me up. It's early morning when I'm recording this too, so excuse my total fuck-ups. I'm not used to getting up and just playing this game. God. Question. Okay. What did Junko use to force them to watch the killing? Surveillance cameras, surveillance cameras. Are you serious? Sorry, I thought it all said surveillance cameras until I realized one said cameras and one said camel. Not a fourth question? Just the three? Really thought World Ender was going to come into play there.
It's all coming together.
But we... It's still kind of stupid.
Got it. You used the surveillance cameras. You were trying to lure the Future Foundation by showing them the footage you were recording, weren't you?
The surveillance cameras? That's what they
I
were
guess the
being
question
used
was,
for?
what was she using to lure? Maybe. And I didn't catch that. But...
In the previous killing school life, the surveillance camera footage was broadcast outside of the school. You used the cameras that were placed throughout the entire island for the same purpose.
Ding, ding, ding! I was broadcasting the Killing School trip live to every member of the Future Foundation.
Every single member.
The footage you recorded with the surveillance cameras was shown to the Future Foundation? What shall I do? I did a lot of disgraceful things in front of those cameras.
You sure did.
I will never be queen now. Please forget what you saw.
You sure did.
So you guys were watching us? Then why didn't you come rescue us earlier?
We tried to hack in many times, but the virus within the program blocked us at every turn.
Not only that, the Neo World program stopped accepting shutdown commands from the outside. As a last resort, we considered cutting power to the program, but...
We didn't know what would happen to the subjects if we cut the power while the program was still running. There's no way we'd jeopardize your safety by taking such a gamble.
Even so, we kept trying over and over again, until it was finally possible for us to enter the program just a short time ago.
Fuck.
And you came all the way here when you knew it was a trap. I get it. You couldn't just leave them alone. If you saw people dying one by one with your own eyes by the same killing game you guys played, health dictates that you act all high and mighty and say, "Oh, I'm definitely gonna stop it this time," right?
I mean, you could look at it that way.
Hey, don't tell me that's the reason you made us go through all this.
Of course we made you do it for that reason. We orchestrated this game instead of killing you outright, solely to show it off to the Future Foundation.
We were forced to solve puzzles and riddles just so you could show it off to the Future Foundation?
Well, I mean, that is Junko.
That's why you guys are chumps. You're just the bait I used to catch a big fish called the Future Foundation. But it's not my fault, you know. This game is a fight between the Future Foundation and me. You guys were just instigators in the background. But you guys already knew that when you chose to play this game, right?
Just 1 second, please. That sounds as though we...
As though we wanted to come to this world of our own free will. But that's precisely the truth.
Is it really?
You guys chose to be instigators, and you were willingly taken into the Neo World program to provide the opportunity I needed to push this battle between hope and despair into overtime. That's right. The reason the Ultimate Despairs began killing each other was set up by the group itself.
By us.
That's just your imagination.
Naive Makoto totally fell for the trap. Oh, and now your face is filled with a lovely shade of despair.
Whoa, that despair is fucking obvious. You're here to rescue the assholes who set this up in the first place.
Did they really?
Don't go blaming us for this.
Thank you! It's all thanks to you guys. This time around, I might be able to fill these guys with despair.
We do not feel despair. Even if this was all a trap, we will never regret coming here.
And this is the only thing we could do to stop you. But nevertheless, it's all over. We will shut you down and end all of this.
You're pretty fucking desperate. Huh, that's pretty fucking obvious.
I mean, I'd be desperate too to shut you down, seeing as yes, you are about to do a repeat and maybe actually get out of this.
If you don't initiate the shutdown, those future Foundation fuckwits are gonna be trapped here forever.
Trapped?
Why would that happen?
Didn't I already explain it? You know, the graduation exam rule?
There's Monokuma. Hell yeah. There are two options: graduate and repeat, right? You just have to choose one of them and press it. And if... Oh, and all of you cast your vote, in which everyone has the majority will be considered your final decision.
But that's not all, right? In order to pass the graduation exam, there was one more requirement.
The other requirement to pass the graduation exam is... become the Blacken and escape, collect all the hope fragments. I guess no. Teacher's final decision.
I see!
That's right.
As I recall, we also need the teacher's final decision.
The hope fragments was the original way. To participate in the graduation program, you need my permission as your acting teacher, you know. But what does that mean it won't just end with a majority vote? After the vote, I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if it's okay or not for you to graduate. So even if we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it?
Obviously, there's no way I'd let the members of the Future Foundation graduate. So if you can't activate the shutdown, the Foundation will enter the endless life of repeating the grade.
Oh.
That's only if the shutdown sequence doesn't activate, right?
So these three could be trapped forever.
That's impossible. Everyone here understands how dangerous it is to release you into the real world.
We know that all too well. I mean, she's been bad-mouthing us this whole time.
Oh. It looks like we shouldn't have talked so much. Out of the mouth comes evil, so they say.
It's true that we fell for this trap, and that we run the risk of not being able to go back. But what's wrong with that? Thinking we'd back down because of something like that is a huge mistake.
Gotta be Makoto!
That's my line. Thinking your little shutdown plan will succeed is a huge mistake.
Huh?
You're totally overestimating those chumps over there. There's no way they'll start the shutdown sequence.
Oh, but we will.
Look upon their faces. They look like piglets who were forced to watch their mom roasting on a spit. There's no fucking way they'll initiate the shutdown just to go back to being ultimate despair.
That is... Well, Junko, I don't care what you say. I've decided to believe in everyone.
Like you normally do.
It's true that they walked the wrong path before, but that's all in the past now. What I believe in is not their past, but their futures.
I was totally waiting for a protagonistic line like that when I crush you with despair.
No matter what you do to me, I will never fall into despair.
And I kind of believe him. He's actually been through a lot of shit and never really been like, oh my god, fuck.
Wrong. I'm not the one who's gonna make you fall into despair. That's the Mastermind's job, and they'll be appearing very soon.
The Mastermind?
Mastermind?
There's a Mastermind?
Someone else is coming?
That can't be. It's just a bluff.
I don't think
You
it
should
is.
never make the last character who appears in a detective story turn out to be the Mastermind. But I always fell into that pattern, so I was kind of worried about that.
Enough already. What are you talking about?
Oh well, let's bring him out with lots of energy. It's Mr. Izuru Kamakura!
He's alive, is he?
Izuru Kamakura?
That name, I've heard it before. The person... Oh, that person was called the Ultimate Hope, but that shouldn't be all he was. That's right, I've seen a person called Izuru Kamakura somewhere else. Does that recall that person was? The founder of the Academy!
Izuru Kamakura? Isn't that the name of the founder of Hope's Peak Academy?
It is.
It was written on the placard beneath the portrait of the Academy's founder. That name. It was definitely Izuru Kamakura, right?
He also caused a big, bad event.
However, based on the information I know, the man known as Izuru Kamakura...
If I recall, he's a super genius who acquired many talents. He was even called the Ultimate Hope, right?
And he killed the whole classroom.
Does the founder have the same name as that Ultimate Hope guy?
Is that kind of coincidence even possible?
The Future Foundation might know something, right?
How about it,
Oh.
Kyoko?
Even within Hope's Peak Academy, there's very little information about a person called Izuru Kamakura. It's a mystery if such a person ever really existed.
Well, he probably
And not
did.
just that, the matter was closed without ever being settled because of that incident.
If you do not know, then please allow me. Providing hopelessly skilled explanations is a quirk of mine. The reason Izuru's existence continues to be such a mystery is because the Academy hid it.
Why did the Academy hide his existence?
Well, he did some fucked up shit.
If I recall, they were trying to protect their superior talent. They even called it mankind's hope, correct?
However, that prodigious student ended up killing 13 student council members at Hope's Peak Academy. Izuru is the killer responsible for Hope's Peak Academy's biggest, most awful event.
A massacre, basically.
Right.
Information about Izuru completely vanished after that incident.
We thought Junko Enoshima killed them? Don't say such cruel things. Izuru Kamakura is very much alive.
Very
Isn't that
much.
right, Hajime?
Hold on. Is he Izuru, maybe?
What? I am... What?
Like I said, you're Izuru Kamakura.
So he's not a reserve course student? He has many talents, and I killed 13 students? There's no way, right?
Alrighty. If you don't understand, I'll explain it to you till you do understand.
You cannot just throw that at me
You're Izuru
now.
Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're...
Hold on! Seriously, what are you talking about?
Liar! There's no way. There's no way Hajime is Izuru Kamakura! Izuru is that Ultimate Hope, right? But Hajime is...
That's right. Hajime is one of those reserve course dropouts and has no talent whatsoever. But the fact that he's really Izuru Kamakura makes all this much more hopeless.
I'm Izuru Kamakura? There's no way, right? I didn't even see anything that hinted at that. Except maybe the vision of Nagito?
Good news, Hajime! Even though you were mocked for being a reserve course student, he had a talent all along. Ultimate Hope.
How can someone from the reserve course have such an amazing talent like that?
In order to hide Izuru's identity, was he hidden in the reserve course?
Must
Then
have.
Hajime's name is fake?
There's no doubt I'm Hajime Hinata. I've always had that name ever since I was born.
Oh god, he's losing it.
Then Izuru is your fake name?
He's
Hey,
losing
you
it.
weren't lying to us, right?
I do not want any more last-minute plot twists.
Could it be created hope?
Could it be created hope? That's the hope cultivation plan. Hope cultivation
That
plan.
must be it.
I'm supporting it. That makes sense.
Created hope. Are you talking about the Hope Cultivation Plan?
I think he
Hope
is.
Cultivation plan. What is that?
A while back, I saw a file kept by the Future Foundation. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy was researching a breakthrough plan to cultivate personal talent.
Yes,
It's true,
they
it
were.
was a breakthrough plan. After all, it was a plan to create the perfect genius.
Create? For the longest time, the Hope Cultivation Plan was the earnest wish of Hope's Peak Academy. In fact, that's why the Academy was established. Part of that plan was researching the talents of Ultimates. Because the plan was so important, they adopted the name of the Academy's founder.
Izuru Kamakura.
And called it the Izuru Kamakura Project.
Zero Kamakura Project?
You became the project?
Just a little while ago, they were finally able to reach the experimental stage of that plan. From there, they set their sights on the reserve course dropouts to use them as lab rats.
Why did they use the reserve course as lab rats?
A plan to create talent artificially requires test subjects that are wholly lacking in talent. From that group of reserve course students, the one who was finally chosen was
Hajime.
Hajime, who stands before you now.
So, Izuru was just the project name. His name is actually Hajime Hinata. Okay.
Why me?
Because you admired Hope's Peak Academy more than anybody else. You still don't get it. You were used by the Academy. They exploited your feelings of admiration toward hope and talent just to use you as a lab rat.
That's fucked.
What? See? Didn't I tell you? The moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
Lies. That's definitely a lie.
After many surprises, Hajime Hinata was transformed into Izuru 1.0!
Did you say transformed?
What did they do to him?
Unless you're willing to go to extremes, it's impossible to change a normal person into a perfect genius.
So they went extreme.
So naturally, they went to extremes. By directly interfering with his brain, Hope's Peak Academy transformed Hajime Hinata
Oh.
into a completely different person whose specialty is talent itself, known as Izuru Kamakura. Eventually, Izuru became an ultimate despair, thanks to me. But all I did to Izuru was simply break his spirit. That's nothing compared to what Hope's Peak Academy did to him. Not even close. Seriously, it's scary how determined the researchers were to mess with the human brain that much. Doing such inhumane acts that nobody else is capable of with such a calm mind and a steady hand.
My fuck, though. Jesus. So they specifically rearranged his brain, basically.
I admire it so much, it makes my mind numb. By the way, you're just a simple avatar right now, so even if you touch your head, you won't feel the scar.
Did they really do something like that?
I don't doubt
Well,
it.
if you think about it, Hajime gets out of here. He's gonna be a super genius, right?
Like I said, he's not Hajime. He's a completely different person whose specialty is talent itself.
Different person? How is he different?
All of his senses, emotions, thoughts, and hobbies that interfere with acquiring talent have been excised. All of his memories of the past have been forcefully suppressed into the darkest recesses of his mind.
So that's on the boat Hajime was talking to Nagito. And that's why he was so bored and devoid of everything, was because he doesn't have any of it anymore.
Emotions, thoughts, hobbies. He doesn't even have a memory? It sounds like he is a completely different person.
So that's why it's so surprising that Hajime even exists here at all, even if he's just an avatar. The Neo World program must have dug up those memories and rebuilt his old personality from data from the past.
I cannot help but feel impressed that the Neo World program was able to accomplish such a feat.
It is pretty impressive.
But as for Hajime, he probably would have been better off if he stayed erased.
Then, when Hajime returns to his original state after the shutdown,
He'll disappear.
disappear?
All that will remain is Izuru Kamakura, an entirely different personality created by Hope's Peak Academy. He will
Wow.
no longer be Hajime Hinata.
Disappear? I'm going to disappear. Disappear, disappear, disappear. Disappear, disappear, disappear. Disappear, 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 blah, 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 blah. So that makes me think that this is gonna be a battle now to see if we will actually shut down everything. Oh my god, is that me? Oh my god, that's him on the boat. Oh my god. That's Hajime, but is Izuru. But no matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There is no reason to meet again. After all, you are boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. You really don't play along, do you? Fuck, he looks fucked.
Hajime?
He's losing it.
Is that me? No. That's not me!
That's what you are. That's who Izuru Kamakura is. You're the one who brought me into this world. You're Izuru Kamakura, the mastermind behind all of this.
Could it be? The one who uploaded you into the Neo World program was...
It's not me!
Just so you know, as long as your brain has been messed with, you can't undo it no matter how hard you try.
He's breaking.
Have no way to be saved, you say? But you already know what you must do.
I do? I already know how that I can be saved. Can you just choose repeat? Choose graduate? I see.
I see. I just need to choose graduate then.
In that case, the Hajime avatar will be uploaded into his real body. So, Hajime will be safely reborn. Truly a royal road to a hopeless, happy ending.
This is her ploy, though! Holy fuck!
Hold on. You can't do that.
If you do that, everyone who died will be taken over by Junko's alter ego.
Like, if you guys don't start the shutdown, the Future Foundation will be trapped here. I can't allow the Future Foundation to sacrifice themselves for the ultimate despairs.
Jeez, you should have said so before. You guys aren't honest at all.
That's not it. What we're saying is...
We have to protect the world from despair, you say? Okay, that's getting so old.
Kinda, yeah, but it is their whole shtick. Leave it alone.
Do you really have to sacrifice yourselves just to protect the world in the first place? What if the world's hope is different from your hope? Even if the world is happy, it's meaningless if you aren't happy.
That's...
Plus, the Future Foundation wants to kill all the ultimate despairs, right?
Yes, but...
Once you go back to being ultimate despair, the Future Foundation's punishment time will activate. It would be absolutely dreadful if that were to happen.
not just dreadful.
It's rather fucking hopeless, don't you think? And can you guys even endure that? Everything that happened here will just end up being a meaningless game.
Fucking hell.
Everything you felt, awe, friendship, love, there won't even be save data left of it. The girl you love and the guy you hate grow weaker and skinnier each day they lay immobilized. And in Hajime's case, his very existence is going to disappear. All because of the Academy he loves so much.
I mean, yeah, this is a pretty hopeless situation, and I don't know what the hell is actually going to be decided here.
Will you be able to endure such despair? Who are you going to endure it for? For people you've never met before? For people who don't even appreciate you? Does that sound like hope to you?
You can't believe her! That's how she works!
That's what she does, so she can lure you all toward despair.
There is no reason to listen to her. Hurry up and start the shutdown.
Oh, hold on!
What is it? Why are we still waiting?
Because we're idiots.
Do you still not understand what's going to happen to the real world if Junko escapes?
No, I was just...
How many victims do you think the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history has claimed?
Right now, it's finally started to calm down. If Junko Enoshima makes it to the real world, countless victims will fill the streets. The world will regress to an era of bloodshed, chaos, and worldwide rioting.
It's starting to calm down, though.
So that's why you're telling them to start the shutdown sequence? To prevent that?
Yeah.
You're telling them to turn back into ultimate despair and lose all the memories they made in this world. Even among them, there are those who will simply cease to exist. And you're telling them to just deal with it?
They are.
At this point, this is the only way.
No. There is another way.
That's not
As
it.
long as they choose to graduate, they can pass along their avatar's memories, and everyone here will be able to hold hands and keep on living. Well, everyone who died will be taken over by me, but don't you think that's a better fate than being a vegetable for the rest of their life?
You guys, you can't buy into this. Think carefully about which is true hope.
And which is true despair.
Yeah.
What shall we do?
Morally, you have to shut down.
You're asking us?
Morally.
You're telling us to decide?
Damn it! Why'd it turn out like this?
I can tell you why. Because Junko's a bitch!
If everyone can overcome despair, you guys should be able to grasp true hope.
If our memories up until now disappear, I will not even remember the reason everybody died.
Yeah.
Are you really going to let her take over your friends' bodies?
No.
You might think I'm a fool, but I want to see Peko one more time.
If we turn back into ultimate despair, the Future Foundation might kill us, right?
Might.
We won't let them do that. This is all the Future Foundation's fault.
Kind of.
They're the ones who stuck us in this messed up world!
For your protection.
If Junko escapes to the real world, there will be countless victims again.
I know, but
Everyone's hope is in conflict. Such despair!
I can't shoot it? Graduate or shut down the world or me? Hope or despair? You're telling us to choose? Choose between that? Why? Why do we have to choose? Oh, maybe that was actually what was supposed to happen. It was. He's just broken.
I can't do it.
Huh? Can't do it.
Okay, that's cool. I didn't expect that. I was actually trying to do it.
I can't choose. You guys are telling us the world's going to be destroyed unless we sacrifice ourselves. And that, I can't decide. I can't choose either one.
Hajime!
Shut up! Leave me alone! This is just too much. Why do I have to be a part of this? I mean, I'm different from the rest of you. And I don't even have a talent. But even so, I got dragged into this. And now, my existence is going to disappear? I don't understand it at all.
Both choices are hopeless.
how much of ourselves do we have to sacrifice?
All of it, basically.
Arden, don't you dare make us shoulder it.
There's no way we can handle this on our own. Everyone, get a hold of yourselves.
It's impossible! For someone like me, it's impossible. I can't choose the future!
You know, they did it.
Hope,
You guys can.
despair, do whatever you want. It's not my problem!
That's...
And there's no answer. So you've chosen to make no choice at all. Jeez. Once again, this went exactly as I expected. I get so hopelessly bored when everything goes according to plan. Oh well, since I have everyone's data, I kind of figured things would play out like this. That
Did you?
is, unless something else hopelessly unpredictable happens. Well, I can say that. But the chance of something convenient happening is hopeless.
Something's gonna
After
happen
all,
then.
this is a game. A world where everything progresses with predetermined harmony.
Something's gonna happen then.
Fine. I guess it's okay. You don't have to force yourself to make a choice. A futureless future. I think it's fine if that exists too. As long as you don't yearn for hope, you'll never fall victim to despair. That goes for me too. As long as I don't yearn for despair, I'll never need to hope for it.
Okay.
So, let's all free ourselves from this curse and stay here as the best of friends. Let's immerse ourselves in this tropical island life forever and ever. Forever and ever, and ever 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 and ever.
That's fucked too, though. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. I don't know what that meant or what that did. We're back on the beach. We're back on the goddamn beach. Everyone just broke? Everyone's here?
All right! A game reset!
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun!
I guess it's fine to stay like this for a while.
Is it?
Young master, that is a wise call.
This is...
Yay! You didn't have to forget us! Yes, there's no way I would forget!
Oh my
And
god.
with this, Junko's gone.
Is she not though?
Right! Let's party! I'm gonna showcase my full cooking ability!
Yeah, you
Just
gotta...
leave the BGM to Ibuki! Hey, can I take a picture to commemorate this?
This fuck though.
Want to be awed by the sight of my prowess? I've prepared you a training regiment.
If you get hurt, let me know.
Should I begin with a brief introduction of myself?
No.
After all this time?
Okay, so what was this again? Well, there's no need to think about it. I wanted this ending.
All right! A game reset!
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun!
What am I doing?
All right! A game reset!
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun!
What am I doing?
All right!
I don't understand.
And with this, the world will...
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun!
I guess it's fine to stay like this for...
Young master. Yay! You didn't have... Yes! There's no way I would forget!
What do you do here then?
All right! I'm gonna showcase my... Just leave the BGP! Can I take a...
What do you do?
Prepared you.
Should I begin with a... That's not it. You guys
Uh-oh.
are part of the game, right?
There's more now?
All right!
And
More
with this,
now.
the world...
An eternal game...
I guess it's fine to stay...
Young master. Yay! Yes!
Maybe I just gotta keep letting this go over and over.
Right, I'm gonna showcase my... Just leave the BGP! Can I take...
Want to be awed by the... I've prepared you.
Should I begin with a... That's not it.
That's not
You
it.
guys aren't part of the game, right?
Part of the game. What was that again? Oh well, there's no need to think about it. I wanted this ending. I wanted this.
All right!
And with this, the world will...
An eternal game utopia sounds like...
gonna
I
do
guess
that.
it's fine to stay...
Young master. Yay! Yes! There's a...
And with this, Junko...
All right! I'm gonna showcase my... Just leave the BGP! Can I take...
There's more now, right?
I've prepared you.
Should I begin with a... After... That's not it. You guys aren't part of the game, right?
Maybe it's the other way around.
All
Fuck!
right!
And with this, the world...
An eternal game...
I guess it's fine to stay...
Young master.
Maybe I shoot me hill at it.
And with this...
Fuck, I don't
All
know.
right! I'm gonna show...
God, I wish there was a quicker way to get through this.
Can I take...
Want to be awed by the sight of my prowess?
Jesus, we're already almost an hour into this episode.
Should I begin with a... That's not it. You guys aren't part of the game, right?
I don't know what you're doing, Hajime.
And with this, the world...
An eternal game...
I guess it's fine to stay...
Young master. Yay! Yes, there's a...
And with this, Junko...
All
Fuck.
right! I'm gonna showcase
Fuck.
my... Just leave the BG... Hey, can I take...
Want to be awed by the... I've prepared you.
Should I begin with... That's not it. You guys aren't part of the game, right?
Take that.
All right!
And with this, the world...
Okay,
An
let's shoot
eternal
part of the
game
game at
until-
the... Okay, so it was part of the game. Fuck!
Who are you?
You sing the Chiaki! God.
I'm just a part of the game. But you guys aren't, right?
Chiaki? Is that you? Why are you here?
I don't know.
Does this mean you're my memory of Chiaki? Because you should have already disappeared. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, don't you think they're messed up, telling us the world's going to be destroyed? And to sacrifice ourselves? There's no way I can choose.
Chiaki's gonna save the
For
days.
someone like me, I'm just not able to choose. Seriously, I've had enough. Tired of being mixed up in all this stuff I don't understand. Not only was I told that I have no talent at all, but if I get out, I'll go back to being ultimate despair. And on top of that, I was told I'm going to disappear too. Isn't that messed up? Hey, you don't want that either, right? I mean, if we lose our memories, there won't be a single trace of your existence left. You're going to completely disappear, and none of us will ever remember you.
That's hard, man.
No, I won't.
Huh?
Even if I cease to exist, even if you guys never remember me again, that doesn't mean I will completely disappear. As long as everyone continues to move forward toward the future we created together, I will never disappear. What I lived for, fought for, and risked my life for will still exist.
You're right, but...
You're probably just scared, right? Not just of disappearing. You're scared of moving toward the future with such a heavy burden, right?
Yeah. I'm scared.
Fuck.
I'm obviously terrified of that.
How much longer are you going to be this indecisive?
Huh?
Didn't you want to become someone with confidence? Isn't that why you admired Hope's Peak Academy?
But even Hope's Peak Academy tricked me.
Hajime, you've had it wrong this whole time.
Wrong?
Having talent isn't the goal. There's something much more important than whether or not you have talent, right?
Sure.
What's important is that you believe in yourself.
Sure. Thanks for going all generic, but
If you can't do that, no matter how much talent you possess, you will never be confident in yourself. Just like how you were in the past.
You? Hey, who are you? I mean, you should have already disappeared, right?
But past Hajime is in the past. He's not the same Hajime who spent time with me and the others in this world. So it's going to be alright. I think it's time you finally had confidence in yourself.
Hey, Chiaki, can you tell me something? Which choice should I make? My hope? The world's hope? Which one should I choose?
You guys are the only ones who have the right to decide your future. And the responsibility, too.
So you're saying I should choose for myself?
But
yeah.
if you can't choose either future, why don't you just create one?
Create?
Even if this world is just a game, you guys aren't part of the game. You guys don't have to just choose a future. You should be able to create one as well.
Because it's a game.
Do you think someone like me can do that?
Since you're not part of the game, you don't have to worry about talent, skill, or level. You guys have a tremendous ultimate move that can overcome anything. I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you just do it, things will turn out okay.
Huh.
If I do it, things will turn out okay.
So basically create our own reality within the game.
Of course, games aren't very fun when they're easy to clear.
But this isn't a game, right?
Hey, Hajime.
But it is.
This isn't for the sake of anyone else. You have to do this for yourself. Now then, it's about time you show me your cool side, Hajime.
He doesn't
Come
have
on.
a cool side.
I'll help out too.
Help?
You'll help out. Are you gonna...
I have no talent at all.
Oh, no.
I was even betrayed by the academy I admired so much. I don't want to disappear.
This is me? Is this really me?
I have no talent at all. I was even betrayed, but I don't want to disappear.
No?
I'm not Izuru Kamakura. Who cares what will happen to the world? I don't want to sacrifice myself. It's not like I'll be appreciated anyway. There's no way we can beat Junko. I have no talent at all. I was even betrayed, but I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru. Who cares what will... I don't want to sacrifice. It's not like I'll be... There's no way we can be... It's the Future Foundation's fault. Not mine.
Not mine?
I can't choose the future.
See? If you just do it, things will turn out okay. You should even be able to create the future.
Okay, this is me. It's really me. So uncool. It's totally uncool. So maybe create the future.
I don't want it to
shoot it a chain.
Who cares? Well, I don't want to sacrifice. It's not like I'll be. There's no way we can. It's the future, not mine. I can't choose the future.
See? If you just do it, things will turn out. You should even be able to create the future.
I'm gonna take that then. Makes sense. You just shoot it in.
I was even betrayed, but I don't want it to. I'm not easy. Who cares? Well, I don't want to sacrifice. It's not like I'll be. There's no way we can. It's the future, not mine. I can't choose the future.
Boom! I was right. Thank God.
See? If you just do it, things will turn out okay. You should even be able to create the future.
Do I have to shoot it at everything?
I have no talent at all. I was even betrayed by the...
Wow, I do.
I don't want to disappear.
Okay.
I'm not easy to recover.
Who's gonna break it all,
Who
then?
cares what will happen to the...
Break it
I
all.
don't want to sacrifice myself.
Holy shit.
It's not like I'll be
We're the fastest gunslinger in the West.
There's no way we can beat you. Even so, it's the Future Foundation's. Even so, not mine. Even so,
Hell yeah, we broke him. Oh, Chiaki. You're floating.
No matter what kind of future it is,
Mouth movement.
as long as you guys move toward it, I will never disappear. Everything that happened here, it won't be meaningless. If you guys carried the burden of both hope and despair, you should even be able to create the future, even if it's a convenient miracle. If you just do it, things will turn out okay. That's why you can't hesitate now. Resolve to throw everything away and give it everything you got. I'll be cheering for you too.
You better.
That reminds me. I forgot to say it again.
You can't lose hope. Awaken.
I will not even remember.
They're all breaking. Oh, shit.
Everyone died.
Come
If
on.
we don't rid the world of despair,
Come on.
the tragedy will start
Come
once
on.
again.
Wake up.
Echo one more time. If we turn back into ultimate
We're
despair,
pretty much awake, aren't we? Okay.
they might be killed by the Future Foundation, right?
We're awake.
This is your responsibility, since you're the ones who fell to despair.
Oh!
It's not my
Harsh.
responsibility. It's the Future Foundation's.
They're both hope and they're both despair. A conclusion will never be fucking reached.
You can't lose hope!
If the memories we made here disappear,
Store power now. Okay.
I will not even remember
Come on. Come on.
why everyone died.
If we don't rid the world of despair,
It's starting to hurt
the
my hand.
tragedy will start once again.
I want to see Becca one more time.
Come on.
If we turn back into ultimate despair, we might be killed by the Future Foundation, right?
You're not gonna
This is
parry
your
it.
responsibility, since you're the ones who fell to despair.
Fucking hell!
It's not my responsibility. It's the Future Foundation's.
Oh, I gotta hold
They're
it.
both hope and they're both despair.
That's stupid.
A conclusion will never be fucking reached.
Sorry,
You
I
can't lose hope!
wasn't told that.
You can't lose hope!
If the memories we made here just I will not even remember why everyone
Oh,
died.
well, it worked.
If we don't rid the world of the tragedy will start once.
I want to see Becca one more time. We turn back.
Fuck, you're just breaking it all.
This is your responsibility.
It's not my responsibility. It's the Future Foundation.
They're both hope and they're both a conclusion will never.
No, that's wrong.
Oh, he's lost it again. Break.
There won't just be hope. There will probably be a lot of despair, too.
Well, now we have Super Saiyan Hajime, so we're gonna continue. We're gonna conclude this, I hope, in the next episode, because we're already an hour in, and I can't go any further with it because otherwise it's gonna be too hard to upload. I'm gonna save it in a new slot again, so please comment, subscribe, tell me what you think. Like, this is bonkers, guys. Bonkers. I can't believe where all this game has gone. I thought the first game got crazy with its shit. Yeah, this one just blew that out of the water. I still like Game 1 better, don't get me wrong. But this is still phenomenal. I like Game 1 better because of the characters, basically. Please, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think of all this insanity. And I'll see y'all in the next one, guys. Bye-bye for now.